Hello, card gamers. Today, I just wanted to go over a bunch of Battle Spirits decks because the first ever World Championship is coming up in just a couple weeks, and I mean, I am sure, many of us have been trying to figure out if there's something we can do to beat the Fabled Beast Gambu deck, or just figure something new out, maybe something people will not expect. And I've gotten to the point where it's kind of a hard thing trying to be, a little bit of a content creator, but also you're trying to compete for like first place and win $50,000. And you know what? I just decided that I don't care. I'm just going to show you literally every deck that I have built right now. I've got 24 of them. Some of these are probably outdated. Actually, a few of them. So we won't look at all of them, but we'll look at most. I'll at least flash every single one of them up on the screen, and I'll provide a shared link. So that they're going to be unlisted, but you'll be able to use the link in the description to go and get these decks. With these lists, almost probably every single one of their side decks are not going to be real, because it's going to be a lot of old side decks, or it's going to be my side deck from the Pro Tour. So don't be thinking about those. But here we go. Let's just get right into it. This first one here is White Smag. I'm pretty sure I was cooking this up on my way back from the Pro Tour. We've got Hippo Campo in here, insane. We've got Dino Man, also insane. Dino Man's kind of like your counter to Hippo. And then you've got Beldegor, because you've got Smag and Forest Guardian, and you've got Volcanic Canyon to cycle Beldegor. I'm not going to try to explain everything, because otherwise this video is going to be 100 years long. Though I would, if you want to watch a 100-year-long video, I'd be stoked about that. And so would YouTube. But I think my process with this one is I wanted a deck list. I loved a Smag. I played Smag at the Pro Tour. It was super fun. And I just wanted to, like, Smag does not have a good matchup into Fabled Beasts, and I know that White Control is pretty good against it. So I just thought, what if I had a Namengard City, and I had some Namengards, some Aegis, and an Elk, and then just some of the other Smag stuff, but then also Andromeda with Dino Man and Volcanic Canyon, some Starblast Draw. I haven't tested most of these decks. I'm mostly a theory crafter. I don't have any like super close friends that play this game, and I don't have any like testing partners per se. There's about 6 people total, including me, that play at my locals. And but the people at my locals are pretty cool. I love them, and they're very welcome to the idea of testing against me, which is very helpful. But we don't get to test very much. It's like 3 hours once a week, and so these are not thoroughly tested decks. These are theory crafted, though. I would have to say, I think that for the most part, I'm pretty good at theory crafting. Humble brag there. But also some of these, I know they're not gonna be like really good, but they're as good as they could be for what they are. I think a lot of the cases. Let's go. You know what? This is the deck I played at the Pro Tour. We'll just flash this up there really quick. Yep. Smag deck, pretty cool. This is what I call Curse Dragon Cosplay. It's because I'm using the cosplay or the costume artist combo with Lamorak and Aglavel. Using those 3 and a Rotting Swamp is really insane, because you get to loop your hand and draw like 4 cards. You put Lamorak back in your hand. It's so crazy. You put Aglavel back in your hand, and then what this is doing too is it's playing 2 Dark Matter and Thorn Prisons and Hippocampos, because they attack you, you can Thorn Prison them, then the one that hits you in the face, you use dark matter, kill one of the things that are exhausted, because, you know, Thorn Prison, and then you can add your Hippocampo from your trash bag to your hand, and then you can play Hippocampo next turn and attack and heal, and that's pretty sick. And the other reason I call this Curse Dragon cosplay is because it's a lot about the Curse Dragon combo. We've got 4 Infernal King Curse Dragons and 3 Baculus, and then obviously, you know, 4 Black Lance. We also have Impaler Forest in here just as another nexus, just to loop the combo, whichever piece we need. It's actually pretty sick. It's pretty sick. I actually do like it a lot. Next, let's go with, sure, we'll show this is Blessed Swamp. This one is actually not tested. I did test the last one and it was actually pretty sick. But this Blessed Swamp, I just tried to make a yellow Rotting Swamp deck. Also, you'll notice we've got 3 Curse Dragons in here. We've got 3 Smags in here. Smag just is kind of an LOL in here, not really serious, but I put in a 1 of Exhaust Nexus, just because I thought it would be a little bit unexpected, but purple doesn't really have very much core ramp other than the Curse Dragon combo, and I was just like, what if we just played some of the yellow zeros and Costume Artist and Blessed Cathedral? Limerak Sick 2, obviously, not tested. Seems cool though. Oh, yeah, we'll show you this one. This one, Rainbow Shark Dragon. This was a deck that I theory crafted because I was like, what if I had 6 board clears in my deck and not just 4? So it's playing, yeah, 4 Curse Dragon combo, but then I'm also playing 2 Cthulhu Shark and 3 Enchained Arena. The Enchained Arena could also work theoretically against aggro and also just against, I mean, 5 costs. I mean, Dual Eagle's a 5 cost. Them having to pay a core to attack with a Dual Eagle, sometimes like that matters. And, you know, just the other Smag ramp stuff. Just Smag ramp and then board clear. And then, yep, we also got 3 Namen Guards in here. Basically a Smag list, but with a Cthulhu combo in there as well. All right, next, this one is super theory crafted. I made this one for RobbinsTCG, if you guys are familiar with that YouTube channel. He's one of the gamers at my locals, and he loves Scotty. He would love to play Scotty and make Scotty work. And then I sent this to him and I said, I think this is like as close to a Scotty list as we can have right now. The theory here, you play Thorn Prisons and you play Turbo Rex and you play Scotty. And the idea here is that you can summon Turbo Rex off of Matangle, and you can have your opponent, you can use Turbo Rex to force your opponent to attack you, and then you can Thorn Prison them, and then in the end step, Scotty's level 3 effect returns their board to their hand, and then you should just instantly win from there. And then, you know, just survivability things. We got Aegis, we got Namen Guard, we got Enterprise, we got some Elks in here. We've, you know, 4 Namen City, 4 Volcanic Canyon, and then I'm only playing these 16 spells of Ice Shield, Starblast Draw, Suppression, and Thorn Prison. This deck, 0% tested, but if Scotty could work right now, I think this is probably a pretty sick shell. What's also cool is you can ramp with Matangle, and then like Matangle's kind of useless after that, so you can just use it to summon Turbo Rex. So kind of cool idea I had there. Next, this is my Fabled Beast Luster list. This is like its most current iteration. Basically, it's the list that the True Duelists took to amazing, perfect success in the Pro Tour 3, except basically what I did is I took 2 Crocodiles out and I put 2 Michaela in the main. Wow, I am such a huge innovator. On top of that, I believe, what else did I have to do? Because I think they main decked 4 Floodstream. So I had to, what did I mean, it looks like their list, but they played 4 Floodstream. So I don't know. Did they only play 1 Carbuncle? Maybe they only played 1 Gem Beast. But anyways, this is if I'm playing a yellow list, it's probably this. Let's see. Is this? Oh, this is just the list that I saw from Maindeck Masters, another awesome YouTube channel. This one, I can't remember exactly what I changed from their list to this one, but I think I changed to main decking the Madukes just because I felt like Dragonaga Assassin and Black Lance was enough. And also, if I needed to, I could just reanimate a Dragonaga Assassin from the trash. It seems the Valium combo with reanimate is so sick. I also have 4 Hippocampos in here. I'm not sure if they had the Hippocampos in there or not, but pretty sick. Also, yeah, Dark Matter can get a Dragonaga Assassin back from your trash if you need. Also, just Maduk is actually insane just by herself a lot of the time. Just herself. She's just a scary unit. So, pretty cool deck there. Oh, this is I enjoy this list. Somebody please take this to Worlds, please. I won a locals, my 6-person locals, with this like a month or so ago, and this one was super fun. The 2 damage from Nebula Dragon was actually like super relevant. I know with the double heart going around that, you know, people are playing around that, but what's actually crazy is it's a 6 cost, so it can't get flood streamed. It's at 7,000, so it can't get volcanic braked, it can't get Dragno kinged, and it's pretty sick. Obviously, Apollo Dinos can, you know, attack with at level 3 and kill it, but it's pretty cool. Also, if you wanted to, you could side Nova in this list because you've got Nebula Dragon here, you've got Jaeger here. Not too bad. Realistically, this should probably just be Nebula Dragon Andromeda, so you can kill some Nexuses because of Fabled Beasts. But this list was super sick. Also, if I would change this list, which maybe I would, I think Forest Guardian Alron she's so insane. If you don't have like a flood stream to kill her, she's like actually just crazy because of it's when it attacks and when it blocks. It exhausts your stuff, and it's actually, if you can't deal with it, this is probably one of the best cards right now. You probably got to have 4 of this in your deck. It's so crazy. So dang crazy. All right, what do we got next? Nova Beldegor. This list is ancient. Okay, this is before, it's not, I guess it's not that ancient, right? This is before set 3, before Aquatic Invaders came out. This list is super fun. There's definitely revisions that would have to happen in here. I don't know if I'm a believer in Big Bang Energy anymore in general, but I love Beldegor, as some of you may know, and I kind of just use this as a deck to like use Beldegor as like a defense for getting Nova out, and just looping Beldegors. And Blazing Boar can help do that too, because you can use a Blazing Boar to get a Blazing Boar from your trash, and then that Blazing Boar can get your Blazing Boar from the trash, and then you can just have like summon 3 Beldegors every time your opponent wants to attack your Blazing Boar. It's like kind of cute, pretty cool. All right, then here we go. We've got a set 3 Nova list. This is, if I remember correctly, this is really close to a top 8 list from the Pro Tour. I think the main things that I changed in this list is these were my goals. I wanted to have 4 Hippocampo. I think they played 2 Hippocampo. I wanted to play 4 Hippocampo, and then they played 4 Ancient Guardian and 2 Nova, and I just wanted to put them both to 3. So just swap Ancient Guardian, Trident Dragon for a Nova. And then the other thing that I wanted to do is I wanted 8 Nexus removal. So we've got 4 Burning Force and 4 Nebula Dragon Andromeda in here. And they might have been playing an extra 1 more charge draw than me. I'm not sure. I don't think they were main decking Floodstream, but I am. You can side Dream Bomb if you need to for Dream Bomb related matchups, but Floodstream kills Dual Eagle and Floodstream kills Forest Guardian Alron, and those are like so important to kill. So that's kind of where we're at here. I love that list. What have we got here? Oh yeah, we've got oh my gosh, we got so many recipes over here. Okay, we've got a white aggro mid-range question mark. This is a deck that I thought I was thinking a little bit of the Gembu matchup. So we have 4 mobile golems in here, and then We also have the tank mobile Hetzer here to refresh your spirits with no effects listed, just so you can still play aggro, but then your mobile golem can refresh and block a blessed spirit if it needs to, I guess. And then on here, we're playing 4 Dream Bomb. We're also playing 1 Inescapable Avalanche. And then because of that, we're playing the 1-drop that synergizes, where it can ramp us some cores if it happens to be on the board when we do that to our opponent on their turn. Here's where it gets slightly mid-rangey, is the Tank Mobile Mouse. It's a 5-cost 2 reduction. When it dies, it summons a mech token. Mech tokens are vanilla, so it works with Hetzer as well. I get to attack. If I attack with the mouse and they block it and it dies, I get to summon a unit, and then I can attack with that. And then if Hetzer's still on the board, then the token revives. It wouldn't be able to block a Blessed Spirit if Dual Eagle is on the board at level 3, but otherwise, you know, it can block something early game. And then, yeah, just the Valkyries to bounce cards. And then Durm Dyna to finish the game, I guess. And Regains. And Star Blast. And Thorn Prison. Yeah, it's not fully aggro, I don't think. It's just slightly leaning up into the mid-range. Alright, next we've got a mono white control. This is one that's not playing Mandala in the main, I guess, at least. And yeah, basically just playing all white cards except for 2 Floodstream, 2 Strong Draw, 4 Starblast draws. And we got 2 Infinity Shield, 2 Suppression. We wanted to mix it up a little bit just in case I need to block with Enterprise, because Enterprise is not a machine beast. Otherwise, Infinity Shield works with everything else, but Suppression also gives you a 3000 stat boost, which sometimes is helpful for killing things. I also upped it to 3 tank mobiles because Genbu is the card. Very rude. And then I also just put 4 Pegasions in here because, like, also, you know, aggro a little bit scary. And we've got Heaven Piercing Castle in here, just a one of, because if you're playing against Fabled Beasts and they want to draw off of Phantasmal Paradise every turn, you might get to draw 1 card every turn as well, depending if you need to use your Soul Core for suppression or not. And yeah, there we go. That's about it. Nothing crazy here. Once again, Tank Mobile Mouse in here, you'll notice. Yeah, I've been looking into that card a little bit. Is this deck worth looking at? This isn't a real deck. Don't look at this deck. Yep, don't look at that deck. Emerald Highlands, let's see. Nope, this deck's not real. Only 2 Forest Guardian Elrons. That deck is not real. Blue Ramp. Oh my gosh, is this real? When did I... This is pretty funny. This is actually a relatively new brew, but this Blessed Cores lets you select 2 of your Nexuses and place a core from the void on each of them. And then I literally just am playing the Enchained Arena and the Volcanic Canyon in here. The Enchained Arena to be able to use Cthulhu Shark to board wipe if you need. And then also we're playing Colosseum Golem, make some big tokens. This is a cute deck. Don't take this to Worlds. We're also mostly, as you can see, using Sea Lancer Sabito to mill our opponent some cards to hopefully turn Allegro online. Also, it's possible if they summon some spirits, then Cthulhu Shark kills them and they go to the trash, and then maybe you'll be able to do some Allegro things. This deck, 0% tested, but it's pretty cute. The Ezo Highlands, that's super old. All right, here we go. This is my Mouse Mammoth Mandala list, obviously inspired by the white control lists that have been top 16 at the Pro Tour and at the Grand Open in Atlanta that have Mandala in them. So this is me just being a little bit extra spicy. So what I did is I put 2 Impaler Forest in there instead of 4 Mandalas, but we still got 3 Mandala. Just because, like, if you draw an Impaler Forest, which would be like your 4th Mandala, then it's kind of like infinite Mandalas as long as you see 1 Mandala. Unless, of course, they Burning Force it. But yeah, then you get your mills out. Then I also decided to be spicy and put in 2 Allegro, because if you're playing Mandala, you could play Allegro. And so, yeah, you maybe Mandala them one time, and then your Allegros are online whenever you need to or want to put them on the board. In this one, we are playing 3 Castle and 3 Namen City. A lot of the ratios on these are very different for some of the other people's decks. I just wanted to put them at an even ratio because, like, with playing Strong Draw, I just want to have an equal chance to see either of them and just discard my extras whenever I need to. This deck probably dies to aggro, like, pretty heavily, so I decided to just not play any Dream Bombs in the main, which, you know, looks pretty psycho, and so I just put all Flood Streams in there. I figured if my opponent is probably playing a deck that I need to use a Dream Bomb instead of a Flood Stream, my Mandala can probably kill that deck, theoretically. And yeah, and then we just have the 4 Infinity Shields just because, like, we're never really probably going to be needing to block with Allegro or Mandala, and everything else fits the criteria for Infinity Shield. And we need to be able to spend the Soul Core to summon Mandala, but then we need to be able to stay alive next turn, and Infinity Shield does not need the Soul Core. And then we got 4 Starblast Draw, of course. And once again, we've got Mouse. I don't know, I didn't read this to you, but did you guys read the second effect of Mouse? At the end of your opponent's turn, if your life total is the same or higher than it was at the start of the turn, place a core from the void onto the spirit. It's just a little bit of a ramp. Obviously, you could say, why wouldn't you just play Elk instead of this? And, like, yeah, I get that, you know, that makes sense. Elk, we've got Namen City in here. But especially with playing off-color huge cards like Mandala, you kind of need some more cores, and also Mouse just costs less. And also, if he dies, he summons another thing, so it's, like, actually not bad, I don't think. I've actually tested this one a bit, and it's it has a positive win rate right now. It's pretty sick. I enjoy it. White Mill. All right, I think this is just another. This is me just trying to find another variant of blue-white. This is me just trying to put the board clear of Cthulhu Shark and Enchained Arena in here with this. Yeah, I don't know about this. This is, I don't think it's as good. It's cool though. I love Cthulhu Shark. I'd love to play it. Yellow Beldegor. All right, this is my funny spice from recently. It's literally just a worse Gembu deck, but because I love Beldegor. And one change that I actually did already make is I did take Merry Flame out and just put 2 Gem Beast Carbuncles in, because you absolutely just need them. Though this card is cool, it's a 4 cost for Beldegor, and when it dies, you get to view the top card of your deck and see if you want to keep it there or not, and then regardless, draw a card. So pretty cool, just value-wise. But this is also the funny thing I got in here is I've got Pumpty Dumpty in here. And this card is funny with this deck because how many cards do I got in here? I mean, if we change this to a Gem Beast Carbuncle, we're at 32 cards that are 4 cost. And so you can play Pumpty Dumpty and reveal the top card of your deck, and it's almost always going to be a 4 cost card. We've got 8 4-cost Nexuses. We've got 12 4-cost spells. Just draw your Ice Shield off the top of your deck. Draw your Godslaying. Draw your Thorn Prison. Draw literally anything other than Hippocampo, Beldegor, Dual Eagle, and Gembu, which was pretty cool. It was fun. It's fun. It was actually still insane because Gembu's insane. But then also at level 2, when Pumpty dies, you draw another card. So pretty insane value card. I feel like this card's got to be good at some point. Maybe not next set, like based on the spoilers, but maybe in the future. I mean, it's a really cool deck, really cool card. Yeah, and then you just draw cards, ramp cores. Yellow Beldegor, pretty cute. Nova Highlands. Let's see what we've got here. This is probably a little bit older Nova Highlands. It looks pretty good. I probably mostly agree with what it's doing here. Maybe you don't need Volcanic Canyon. I know we've all moved away from Worker Ant-Man as well, so maybe those cards don't fit in here anymore. Maybe Worker Ant-Man is Hippocampo. Seems all right. All right, Allegro Highlands Canyon. This deck I played at locals this past weekend, and it's actually pretty sick. But yeah, it's also just not good enough. It was cute. Randolph is pretty insane. You're playing against red, and you just attack, and you just kill their Dino Man and their Camilla Whip, and then mill 3 cards. Kind of cool. Mostly had Randolph. I needed some sort of, because the high end in here is literally just Allegro and Andromeda. Using Andromeda to confront, and Allegro to just kill Gambus and Enterprises and whatnot, you know? The big things. There's not really any gigantic threats in here. We would definitely move Alron to 4, as I've said before, but pretty cute triple color deck here. And whoa, Luster Highlands. Okay, well we're at the last deck already. This is the secret call out, everybody. We are 27 minutes and 52 seconds. This recording might have a little bit of a cut actually, because my robot vacuum is nearing the office here and there. But wow, we'll have the call out be 2612, okay? Leave a comment with 2612 if you made it this far. You're insane. Thank you so much for watching this far. You're crazy. This is a Luster Highlands brew. It's literally just trying to ramp cores with, you know, the standard Highlands high roll. We've got all of the high roll options of 4 strong draws, 4 Highlands, all of the Gale Spirits, and then just playing 3 Michaela and 3 Flagellum. And then, of course, just Beldegor in the deck because you have infinite Tokiwas. And then just playing Flood Streams. Man, we'd probably have to put we'd definitely put a 3rd Exhaust next. I don't think we'd play Suppression in here anymore. Maybe we would. I don't know. This deck, 0% tested, but it's pretty cute, I think. It is probably decent. Yeah, I think that's gonna be about it. Hey, let me know in the comments if you actually liked any of these decks, and let me know which one was your favorite. I will leave a link to every single one of these in the description below, so if you want to check any of them out, you can, and then you can customize them, edit them to however you like. Also, set 4 is coming out in a month and a half ish, and you know, we'll get to make some new decks, maybe adjust some of these, maybe come back to these, see what's possible. But for now, thanks for being here. Thanks for spending some time here. Best of luck to me at Worlds, okay? But I hope we all have a good time. All right.